Good morning, guys. Dan here. I am renaming my channel to Dan's Heavy Metal Forge. Recently started blacksmithing again, so I'm going to be putting out blacksmithing videos. Going to probably be working with Jared Matthews from I think it's Veterans Blacksmithing and Woodworking. I'll possibly put a link down in the description. But this is my forge. I think I probably put this in some previous videos. Okay, so this turns on the ventilation system. It used to be like a fuse box, but then I converted it over so I can turn the ventilation system on and off. That's my big squirrel cage fan, big 10-inch pipe. Everything that is here I've built. It's been like 2 or 3 years ago. There's been some things that have been added. Got coal storage, and over there miscellaneous scrap steel. Got the flux can. For a while I was sticking my tongs up there on that bar, but my tongs just kept getting too hot, so started sticking them on the sides there where the hammers are at. You work this forge from the sides or from the front. Either or is fine. I have it on the rheostat. You can adjust your airflow. It has a draft inducer from a furnace that runs that, and that seems to work the best. I've had different types of blowers on it, including like a mattress blower, like a 110 mattress blower. We got our quench bucket. We got our oil quenching bucket. And we got chop saw, hardy tools, the nifty guillotine. That's a fantastic tool. I love that thing. Just built that yesterday, actually. Over here, bench grinder, big vise, and then of course the traditional blacksmith vise. Of course, kind of keep things where they need to be. That's key in blacksmithing, is always having your tools where they need to be. This is my twist tool. Got all sorts of projects laying around I've been working on. These 4-foot forks. Also, I do a lot of live stream on Facebook to get it out, get the word out about blacksmithing to the general public. So that's what I've been doing a lot of recently, and I've been working with Jared Matthews. What an amazing blacksmith he is. I'm every time I work with him, I feel so much pride. So yeah, and we got our welders down here. Just two 110 MIG welders. They seem to do the job pretty well. Oh, how'd that little guy fall? We did a good hour, 9 to 10 hour work day yesterday here in the shop. So it was Saturday. We decided to do a lot of smithing, me and Jared. Over here, kind of a prep workstation, welding and grinding and painting as well. So nice little workbench I threw together. I know, guys, don't get on me. I know about the grinder situation, but that was a freebie. Over here, we got the old style post vise. I got this from a fellow blacksmith, Dan Stanton. He is one of the guys that kind of got me into this, helped me get into this. He kind of helped me pave the way. So much gratitude goes out to him. Okay, so yeah, got the knives in the wall. That's a little shop tour here. This is my power hammer that's in the works. This was my second anvil that I worked with. I worked a lot of steel on this thing, just a railroad iron on a wheel and a Schedule 40 or Schedule 80 pipe. I'm not for sure. And I used that thing for a long time. That horn I drew out, it's just mild steel, but I could work my forks and stuff over. This is my shop, smith, bandsaw. I love this thing. I need to find some steel blades to do steel, cut steel with it. It would be an absolute lifesaver when it comes to split crosses. And then over here, got just a little drill press. It does okay. It's mainly, I mean, it is what it is. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it is a drill press, and sometimes that's, you know, just a little drill press is okay. Just all sorts of miscellaneous tools. There's my first welding helmet. Also, I'm into a lot of things. I'm in antique lamp collecting and lantern collecting and all sorts of things. Just anything old I really enjoy. Okay, here is the beast. She is not the prettiest thing to look at. It is a Peter Wright. It was made in Britain, obviously. Measured in pounds and stone weight. Man, there's so many things I want to do to this thing. I don't have a 220 stick welder though, and I know I have to heat it up to at least 400 to 500 degrees to weld on it. So I might end up taking it to work and doing that. Somebody was not very nice to the horn, and I don't know. I believe somebody probably let their kid beat on this thing with a hammer continuously. I don't know, it's kind of sad. But I know all that stuff can be cleaned up. I think she is probably 115 pounds. She's pretty hefty. She's a good anvil. I've worked quite a bit of steel on it. Well, let's see here. What else? I definitely look forward to working or making videos here, whether it's with Jared or just by myself. I love to come in here after a long day at work when it's cool out and do some smithing. It's truly my passion. I'm a diesel mechanic, so and I do fabricating and stuff as well. So built a lot of things and worked on a lot of things, and it's amazing where your skills will take you in life. So. But these times I spend in this shop are some of the greatest, besides with my family and stuff like that. But, you know. Yeah. Well, guys. Oh, one other thing before I forget. I was a firm believer in bituminous coal. Firm believer. I said, I will never use anything but bituminous. Jared said, hey, man, I got these bags of anthracite, and take what you want. So I started using anthracite, and the only way I can get anthracite going is either by using bituminous coal or using charcoal. So, and I don't want to use bituminous coal to get this because it's such a waste to use that good coal. But I'm running pennies here, so with the anthracite and being a hobby and sometimes small business, it's just a no-brainer. And actually the carbon in the anthracite, to my understanding, now this keyboard warriors, go ahead, but the there's about the same carbon in anthracite than there is as well as in bituminous or coke. So it all heats the same. You just have to learn how to work this, and it's challenging. You have to keep your air pretty much full blast. You'll end up with ash pockets and things like that, and you have to tend your fire, but you have to do that anyway with bituminous. So thanks guys. I'm gonna flip the camera. Thanks guys for checking out my video, and go ahead and check you guys on the next one. So catch you later.